It's surf fishing season. Little windy, little chilly, little dirty water, but we caught fish. Joe Antonelli here. You know, if you watch the channel, all winter long I do some surf fishing, but this year I treated myself. I got myself an awesome beach cart. Check out this rig right here. Made by a hooked aluminum fabrication. Right there. Big old wheelies tires, got all four tires. Super easy to push, got the horizontal rod racks, got rod holders all around the cart everywhere. Really big inside. Got my spikes, I lay my spikes down there as of now, but these are for those metal spikes, they can go in there. Got my fleas, got my tackle, got everything you need, and it pushes effortlessly. I mean, it's just like crazy. Let's get it going downhill a little bit. It just rolls. I'm not touching it. It just rolls and rolls and rolls. I would say that thing goes down the beach pretty well. Not even touching it. Soft sand, somewhat soft sand, but it works good. I'm happy. The main reason I decided to do this is because I wanted to bring a cooler. I was tired of running buckets of fish up to the truck, and we got them today. We're fishing pompano rigs, couple different varieties. Ones I've tied. We're tying, fishing the frisky fin pompano rigs. We're fishing Gulfstream lures pompano rigs. This is just the first video though. First video of the pompano season. Rods and reels. Tsunami Trophy Series surf rods and the Tsunami Airwave surf rods. Got the description of the video will have all the details of that. And Tsunami Shield 6000s. Bombing them out there with some sand fleas to see what we can find. Just getting started. Got 2 rods. I might have messed up my alarm this morning. Dave's a little grumpy. Let's pick a couple fleas out. Flea, flea, flea. Fishing live sand fleas for whatever wants to bite. There you go, Mike. First fish of the morning. I'm still tying up rods. He chopped it off. He's coming at you. He's coming at you.
Hard right.
Follow him down, then use a wave. He's tying a line on here. That was on the inside too. That was the first one we threw out real shallow. First fish of the season. Nice and easy with a wave. Come on, don't be a bluefish. Oh, big whiting. Or is it pompano? Heave him. Keep going, all the way to the rod holder. Oh, Pompa lost. We got him, first one of the season. Cast that exactly where you casted it last time. What's in the bottom of this bucket? None other than hook and reel.
He made it.
Got another one on maybe?
It's not doing that to find out.
Nah, it's just the lead bouncing in. Gotta get us a little bucket of water. Uh-oh. What do we got? Croca? Croca. I'm gonna get some water because I gotta take care of the fleas. We're still kind of getting set up. Just got the bonus pompano to kick it off. Give the fleas a nice good little rinse. There's the white pompano. There's the whiting. Nice little start. All right, we'll eventually do an intro and go through what we're doing a little more. Oh yeah, he's still shaking. Yeah, just keep him coming in steady. We don't want him to get sharked. We've been seeing some sharks jumping on the outside, and I'm not set up to do a catch and cook today, so probably not harvesting a shark today. But we're getting all our stuff geared up. Had to knock the dust off it. Got some tangles and some issues on the reels, but we're getting everything going. We'll get a full spread out here eventually. That thing's going right down the trough, just how we like. He's fishing the Tsunami. Oh man, that thing's mad. Oh, it is a shark. It's a bonnet head.
Yeah.
That's the Shield 6000 with the Trophy 2 rod. Sitting right in the trough. So, just gonna have to play that one out in a wave. Man, I thought that was gonna be a big pompano.
Yeah, man. Especially when it was running sideways.
Yeah. There is a bonnet head. Not what we're looking for today.
Oh God, no.
The man, the myth, the legend, Hook and Lose 'em Charters, back on the beach, baby. What? You didn't lose him, he's still there? You thought you lost him? Right there in the trough. That's the danger zone right there. I haven't seen the gold yet. I'm looking for it. Don't, oh my God. All right, Ryan got the right one. Hold him up. Hook and Slab Charters.
Oh yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
Baby JoJo. Baby JoJo's hanging out. Show you this rig again. Hooked aluminum fabrication. The wheelies wheels. Figure if I'm going with the super awesome cart, might as well go with the best of the best for the wheels. I got my horizontal rod or umbrella rack, whatever you want to call it, but I wrap all the rods together, put them on there. We'll show you how it looks at the end, all stowed up. This is first surf fishing trip of the season. Fishing a variety of rigs. Got a nice little pile going, 3 pompanos, 5 or 7 whiting, something like that. Got a new cooler for the season, because now I can fit a cooler in my cart and carry everything. And how easy this thing is to push. I mean, it's not really loaded down right now, but I mean, that's pretty awesome. I mean, one hand go back and forth on the beach and fully loaded. Then Ryan doesn't have to carry everything. What do you
Can't
doing?
see.
Special announcement?
Special announcement I need to make. Fishing with Dave this morning. We had a casualty. Dropped his phone in the water, so we will be starting a GoFundMe for him.
Not just his phone. It's one of those phone wallets with your ID and credit cards. Sorry, Dave.
Well, his credit card was out of swipes anyways.
Whoa, pelicans are airing out. Come on, Ryan, move your head. That was our first pompano trip of the season. There will hopefully be many, many more of them, but this seemed like a really good video to kind of go over some of the most commonly asked questions, because I think surf fishing, especially the pompano and whiting fishing, is one of the funnest types of fishing I do. It's the most relaxing, it's social, you hang out with your friends, family, it's great for kids. Let me go over some of the most commonly asked questions. First off, people ask me about the rigs I use, the pompano rigs. I would say when you're starting off, buy a couple rigs and make a couple rigs. It's fun to make them. You can kind of get into it if you're into that sort of thing. But right now, as far as store-bought rigs go, there are probably hundreds of different brands. Basically, you're looking for a dropper loop. I recommend something in the 20 to 30 pound range for your line. And these are some that I've been using lately. It's the, what do they call it? TC Tackle Crafters, the Pompano Gold Series. It's a double hook rig. It's got a float hook where the float is actually attached to the hook. And then it has a normal hook that has a float on it also, but the float's not attached to the hook. Another one I've been using is the Frisky Fins. There isn't a best rig. I mean, that's just the most honest way to put it. There's not a best rig. One day, maybe you'll catch more fish on this. One day, maybe you'll catch more fish on this. It just totally depends. And then I tie a lot of my own rigs too, which kind of vary depending on what I want to do. I like to have a variety of colors. Someday they definitely tend to key in on different colors, but I say start with at least 2 or 3 rods, maybe a couple different rigs, and see what they like that day and kind of go from there. It's really a trial and error and find what you think works best for you and the conditions you're fishing. Next is about casting. Learn how to cast. That is the #1 thing you can do before you go on the Facebook groups and say, hey, what kind of surf rod should I get? You see what I say, you should get a 12-foot. I fished a 12-foot Tsunamis. The most important thing is to learn how to cast, and I don't say that in like an arrogant way. I say I've been fishing for my entire life, 33 years. Let's say I've been fishing since I was 2, something like that, 33 years. In the last couple of years, I really learned proper casting techniques. I recommend watching some videos on YouTube. A lot of the guys in the Northeast, they can cast far. But look up casting techniques. It makes a huge difference. You can go buy the $500 rod. It ain't gonna fix your $1.50 cast. Learn how to cast good. There was videos of me doing some stuff I was doing with Tsunami, and the guys up in the Northeast that throw plugs, they said, that cast is way wrong, and that's what brought it to my attention. I've been casting wrong my entire life. You will add 20, 40, 60 yards onto your cast just by changing your fundamentals of it and your technique for that. So learn how to cast. Now with that said, you're not always going to want to be casting a mile out. It makes a big difference where the fish are. Now, if you have a double sandbar or something, maybe you're trying to get over the first sandbar, stagger your casts. That's basically what I'm going to get at here is fish the trough, fish the inside of the bar, fish over the bar, fish on the bar, fish everywhere, and find where those fish are either moving through or holding. Certain areas will hold fish, certain areas will have fish just keep moving, like the trough. A lot of times those fish aren't necessarily hanging in the trough. It's just a constant school moving through, or multiple schools moving through. Just like the rigs, stagger your casts. Something else I would recommend is do all your prep work ahead of time. Don't go down to the beach with this. This is my float box. It's got float, rig, swivels, snaps. It's got everything I need, but I don't bring this to the beach. This has never been on the sand because I tie my rigs at home. You will save a ton of time to have either the pre-bought rigs or to tie your rigs. Get them in some little baggies. I got a surf casting wallet here. The surf casting wallets are really nice, but you can always just put them in little baggies, put them in a Ziploc. Keep everything organized, do the work ahead of time, sit down, watch some TV, watch some Joey Antonelli YouTube videos, and make you some rigs. So that's kind of the three big things I would say. Play around with different rigs, work on your casts, and stagger your casts. And I guess 4 because I said be organized, but that's a big thing. It makes a huge difference. The sand fleas are my #1 bait. I really like them. I also fish fish gum. I also fish fish bites. I'm friends with Tony at Fish Gum, friends with Brett at Fish Bites. Just like I said with the rigs, I mean, I like Tony. I've been friends with Tony for years. That's really the only reason I mainly use the fish gum. But they both work. One day fish gum will outfish fish bites, and then another day fish bites will outfish fish gum. It just totally depends on the day. Get both. Just, you want to have the best chances. Get you some live sand fleas, get you some fish gum, get you some fish bites, get whatever you can try and figure out what's working that day, because there is no rules. I mean, whenever you think you got it figured out 100%, something will change, or you'll figure out something else and it'll just switch things up a little bit on you. So I hope that helps. Season's just kicking off. I mean, we have months of this awesome fishery on the beach, a lot of fun, a lot of really good eating fish, and a lot of days that you can just get out there for an hour or 2 and get you some dinner. So thanks a lot for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Later.
Oh, that's him.